software enables users to generate moving graphics from visual files. Depending on the particular program, users can animate some variation of 2D, 3D, hand-drawn, or computer-generated graphics, often with the option to add music or additional effects. These programs are most commonly used by animators working on films, TV shows, and commercials, as well as graphic designers creating promotional materials and website media for various industries. Animation software platforms may integrate with drawing software, video editing software, or 3D modeling software. Artists and freelancers can use the best free video editing software and free animation software together to create their video animations on a budget. To qualify for inclusion in the animation category, a product must provide functionality for generating animated visuals from 2D or 3D images for use in video files, and import media files from other programs or offer built-in drawing tools, and integrate with video editing or effects software to finalize animated videos. Here's the 4 best animation software I list as of 2020. Number 1. Moho. Moho Pro 13 is changing the animation software game. We've combined the most powerful animation technology with state-of-the-art professional animation tools, so your best animation projects come to life faster and easier. New and enhanced pro-only features that you won't find anywhere else on the market. Use Moho Pro's brand new bitmap and freehand drawing capabilities, powerful vector animation tools, our revolutionary bone rigging system, improved 3D object support, and more of simplified and more efficient workflow. Create traditional style animations directly in Moho by combining the new bitmap tools with image-based frame-by-frame layers. Also, optimize your experience by creating a storyboard or animatic right in Moho. See better object previews during camera manipulations and modify a 3D object's material properties. Get the look that best fits your projects with imported 3D objects using these new material editing options and toon shading controls. Get more support in controlling and removing the predefined output options. Moho is a proprietary vector-based 2D animation application distributed by Smith Micro Software. It is sold in 2 different packages: Moho Debut, restricted in terms of length and image size, as well as not containing all of the functions, and Moho Pro. Moho is available for Windows and macOS in English, German, Japanese, and Spanish. A Linux version is no longer available. The software was originally developed under the name Moho in 1999 by Mike Clifton at Lost Marble. In 2010, Smith Micro released Anime Studio 7, which added features such as physics, 3D creation, and an improved interface. In 2011, Anime Studio 8 added features such as the Character Wizard, layered Photoshop import, and real-time media connection. Version 8.1 also supported the new Pulsar 9's SDK and integrated the Wacom Multi-Touch API, the first graphics-based software product to work natively with Wacom's Bamboo and in Tuwo's tablets. Toon Boom Animation is a Canadian software company that specializes in animation production and storyboarding software. Founded in 1994 and based in Montreal, Quebec, Toon Boom develops animation and storyboarding software for film, television, web animation, games, mobile devices, training applications, and education. Toon Boom software is used in over 130 countries and was awarded the Primetime Emmy Award in 2005 and 2012, among other awards. In 1996, Toon Boom purchased the software development business of US Animation Studio. Its animation production services were to be merged into CST Entertainment, according to a premature press release from CST. That merger never took place, and US Animation Studio changed its name to Virtual Magic Animation in 1996 and operated independently. Toon Boom Animation continued the development of US Animation software, which became Toon Boom Opus. It has since become Toon Boom Harmony. Number 3. Blender. Blender is the free and open source 3D creation suite. It supports the entirety of the 3D pipeline modeling, rigging, animation, simulation, rendering, compositing and motion tracking, video editing and 2D animation pipeline. Blender is a public project made by hundreds of people from around the world, by studios and individual artists, professionals and hobbyists, scientists, students, VFX experts, animators, game artists, modders, and the list goes on. Blender is actually a very intuitive piece of software once you get the basics down, and is easy to pick up on the more complicated aspects after learning the basics. Blender is a great piece of software for new 3D modelers and those wishing to be able to create assets for video games. Blender is a free and open source 3D computer graphics software toolset used for creating animated films, visual effects, art, 3D printed models, motion graphics, interactive 3D applications, and computer games. Blender's features include 3D modeling, UV unwrapping, texturing, raster graphics editing, rigging and skinning, fluid and smoke simulation, particle simulation, soft body simulation, sculpting, animating, much moving, rendering, motion graphics, video editing, and compositing. The Dutch animation studio Neo Geo started to develop Blender as an in-house application, and based on the timestamps for the first source files, January 2, 1994 is considered to be Blender's birthday. The version 1 was released in January 1995, with the primary author being company co-owner and software developer Ton Roosendaal. The name Blender was inspired by a song by the Swiss electronic band Yellow from the album Baby, which Neo Geo used in its showreel. Some of the design choices and experiences for Blender were carried over from an earlier software application called Traces that Ton Roosendaal developed for Neo Geo on the Commodore Amiga platform during the 1987 to 1991 period. Number 4. Pencil 2D Animation. Pencil 2D is lightweight and easy to use, so you can focus on animating and not what button to hit next. Seamlessly switch between raster and vector workflows, allowing you to sketch in and paint on the go. Pencil 2D is cross-platform and runs on Windows, Mac OS, Linux, and FreeBSD. Pencil 2D is completely open source and free to use, even commercially. Pencil 2D is a 2D animation software that runs on Microsoft Windows, OS X, and Unix-like operating systems. It is open source software released under the GNU General Public License and uses the Qt framework. It is used for making cartoons using traditional techniques, managing vector and bitmap drawing. It works in particular on Linux, Mac OS, and Microsoft Windows. It allows exporting the animations in XML5 or an SVG vector file as well as a sequence of images in PNG, BMP or GIF format, and also in a video file in AVI, MOV, and WMV format, MP4, and so on. The original version of the software was formerly called It's Pencil, created by Pascal Nydon and Patrick Coriari in 2006, but was abandoned and discontinued in 2009. It was used in 2013 by the authors of the Morevna Project, a cartoon project under a free license. The project then continues on the pencil2d.org site. In spring 2019, changes are made to the organization of updates. With the deletion of the CR, not used and more regular updates whose version numbers are even with patches, and more occasionally, odd versions adding features. The goal is to quickly fix bugs as soon as they appear, rather than letting them accumulate, and to offer stability fixes more quickly. It starts with version 0.6.4, released in May 2019. The developers are also setting up a project upload page in order to establish a library of tests for debugging and validity tests.